I just came outside today to do the videotaping, and I see there's a deer resting in my backyard. So I'm just going to let her rest there, and I'm going to get started. Today I'm going to show you how to do slip stitch crochet. And as you can see, it looks a lot like knitting. It looks like the ribbing stitch in knitting. To do slip stitch crochet, you're going to start with any number of chain stitches. I'm going to start with 6. For this headband, I started with 10. I'm going to slip stitch in the second stitch from the hook. I'm going to slip stitch in each of the chain stitches. So slip stitch, slip stitch, slip stitch, and slip stitch. Chain 1 and turn. This is how the work is going to look on the other side. So if you just tilt it over a little bit, you can see the top of the stitches here. Right here, you can see the tops of the stitches. And you're going to go into the back side of the stitch only. You're going to insert your hook and slip stitch. And you're going to work very loosely. Don't work too tightly. So you're going to insert the hook in the back side of the stitch, and you're going to slip stitch. Slip stitch, slip stitch, and slip stitch, like that. Chain 1 and turn. And again, you can see the top part of the stitches, and we're going to work a slip stitch in each one of the stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 5. Chain 1 and turn. Chain 1 and turn. Now I'll give you a little tip. If you find that your stitches are too tight to get your hook into, use the hook like this and pull the stitch out a bit. Then you'll be able to go ahead and work into that stitch. But try and keep a loose tension. Now I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to work a length, and then I'm going to show you how to do the buttonhole. Okay, I've worked a strip that's long enough to wrap around my wrist. So now I'll show you how to do the buttonhole. To chain 1 and turn. And then I'm going to slip stitch to the center of the row. So I'm going to do 2 slip stitches. And I'm going to chain as many as I think I would need to make a buttonhole. I'm going to do chain 4. And then I'm just going to slip stitch in the remainder of the stitches across the row. And that will form the buttonhole. And now you can fasten off. Sew a button on the opposite end. And she's still there. Has a baby somewhere. It's usually back here too, but baby's not with her today.